Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 2, subject science. Before we continue with our video, the instructions that I give you every day. So which are those instructions? Number 1, see that you wash your hands regularly whenever you go out, whenever you come back. Before going out, after coming inside, first thing you have to see that you have to wash your hands, maintain distance from everyone you meet, do not touch anywhere, see that you use your sanitizer whenever you go outside, and even see that you wash your hands before and after eating. Eat freshly cooked vegetables, do not eat stale food, do not eat junk food, and last but not the least, maintain cleanliness in your surroundings. The thought for today: no one is perfect, that's why pencils have erasers. So, we are all human beings, we are bound to make mistakes. Without mistakes, you cannot live your life. So, mistakes are proof that you are trying. Make mistakes, but then correct your mistakes. That is more important. Making mistakes is not bad, but not correcting the mistakes is wrong. So when you write something with pencil, you know that you have made a mistake. You immediately fetch out your eraser and erase that incorrect word or line. Same way in the life. When you make mistake, you cannot erase it, but at least you can correct it later on in a way that you do not repeat that mistake. So learn from your mistake. Content of today's video: lesson number 6, food for health. That is the lesson that has been going on from the previous few lectures. Revision of the previous video. First, I'll give the recap of the previous video, in which we have learned about question answers, hard words, objectives. Then we will solve some extra questions today, and you will write that extra questions in rough book. I repeat, these are the extra questions in today's video which I will show. That is the worksheet which is taken from your old science textbook, which will not be asked in exam, but you will have a better practice of the lesson. For better understanding of the lesson, I have to solve that exercise with you all. But that exercise questions are to be written in rough book and not in the fair book. Whatever is to be written in the fair book has already been sent in your WhatsApp group. So let's begin quickly with the revision of the previous video. So in the previous video we had learnt notes of lesson 6 which were to be written in the fair book. So we are just having the recap, the revision of the previous video. Hard words. Which are the hard words that we had learnt and you had already written that? Number 1, SPINACH, spinach. DIVIDE, divide. Number 3, PROTECTIVE, protective. Number 4, ENERGY, energy. GIVING, giving, energy giving. Number 5, BODY, body. BUILDING, body building. Then number 6 to 10, PARTICULAR, particular. Number 7, USUALLY, usually. Number 8, MEALS, meals. Number 9, STALE, stale. Number 10, PLENTY, plenty. So these were the 10 hard words that we had revised. After that, we had learnt give 2 examples. Number 1, food we get from plants, fruits and vegetables. Food we get from animals, milk and egg. Energy giving food, rice and sugar. Bodybuilding food, milk and egg. Protective foods, fruits and nuts. How will you remember this? It's very easy. fruit and nut is also the name of a chocolate if you might have eaten or seen. Same way you can easily remember fruits and nuts. You just have to add S. So it also becomes the name of a chocolate, fruit and nut. So fruits and nuts are protective foods. Then we had learnt question answers. Number 1 was, why do we need food? We need food to live and grow. Why do we need food? We need food to live and grow. Number 2, write any one rule for healthy eating. So we had learnt about so many rules for healthy eating. From that we had to write any one. So what have we written? We should wash our hands before and after eating. The same thing I told you in the beginning of the video. We should wash our hands before and after eating. Next, number 3, which type of food should we eat? We should eat healthy food. Which type of food should we eat? We should eat healthy food. Number 4, how many meals do we take in a day? We take 3 meals in a day. How many meals do we take in a day? We take 3 meals in a day. Last, number 5, name the 3 meals we usually eat during the day. So in the previous question it was asked how many. Now in this question 5 it is asked, name the meals which we eat during the day. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. The 3 meals that we usually eat during the day are breakfast, lunch and dinner. I had told you to learn the spellings as well. So this was all we had learnt in the previous video. Now let's continue with today's video, that is the new worksheet solving of the same lesson. And as I told you, this exercise which we are solving today, from here, answers you have to write in the rough book. But this is just for practice, as this exercise has been taken from your old science textbook, which is not used by you. You are using the new version of your science textbook, which we have already covered, and I have sent the exercise in your WhatsApp groups. So today we are solving the exercise from your old science textbook, but that is not to be written in the fair book. Let's see. Number 1, fill in the blanks with the correct words. Fill in the blanks. Number 1, we can divide the food we eat into dash groups. Into how many groups can we divide our food? So we can divide our food into 3 groups, not 6. We can divide our food into 3 groups, and which are that? Energy giving, bodybuilding and protective. So let's write the answer. So the answer is 3. You have to write the whole sentence. We can divide the food we eat into 3 groups. I already said the names. Number 2, fruits and vegetables are known as dash foods. Fruits and vegetables come in the category of protective food, not bodybuilding, because bodybuilding food we already know. Milk is bodybuilding, also egg and chicken, but here it is asked about fruits and vegetables, so they come in the category of protective food. So answer is PROTECTIVE, protective. Fruits and vegetables are known as protective foods. Number 3, we must drink plenty of dash to remain healthy. What should you drink? Plenty of water, not the soft drinks. You should drink plenty of water every day so that you will be healthy. Even it will give a glow to your skin. So drink plenty of water. That is my request to all of you. And as I write the answers, I want you to write the answers as well. Number 4, we should eat dash food. Which type of food should we eat? Should we eat fresh or stale food? Stale food will make you ill. Fresh food will keep you healthy. So we should eat fresh food. So the answer is fresh. We should eat fresh food. So these are the 4 objective type questions in that number 1 fill in the blanks. Let's see all the 4 again. We can divide food we eat into 3 groups. Fruits and vegetables are known as protective foods. We must drink plenty of water to remain healthy. We should eat fresh food. These were the 4 fill in the blanks. I hope you have written all the 4 questions along with the answers. Number 2, as you can see in objective type questions, match the following. Options are given, column A, column B. Let's read all the questions on the left hand side and then the answers on the right hand side. Then we'll match that. Column A, rice and wheat, eggs, fruits, breakfast, dinner. Column B, bodybuilding, morning, night, energy giving, protective. So now we shall match column A with column B. We have to find out the right match for the question from these answers given in column B. So it's a fun game and you can also write the answers. Before I write it, before it is shown on the screen, I want you to write the answers quickly in your notebooks and then you can verify your answers with me. So the first one that is given, rice and wheat. Rice and wheat, they come under the category of energy giving food. We know that rice, wheat, sugar, they give us energy to work and play and they are called energy giving food. So let's match that. So question number 1, rice and wheat, you will match with option number 4. That is the 4th option, energy giving food. They give us energy to work and play. Number 2, eggs. Under which category do eggs come? Eggs come under the category of bodybuilding food. These foods like milk, egg and chicken, they help us grow and they make our bones and muscles strong. So here is the answer. Eggs are bodybuilding foods. Eggs come under the category of bodybuilding. They will build your body. They will help you grow. Number 3, fruits. Under which category do fruits come? Fruits protect us from falling ill, just like vegetables and nuts. So it comes in the category of protective. That is option number 5, protective. They protect us from falling ill. So fruits are protective. Rice and wheat are energy giving. Eggs are bodybuilding. Now remaining 2 very easy for you to write the answers. Breakfast. When do you have your breakfast? Do you have it in the morning or at night? Breakfast is to be had in the morning. Dinner we have at night. Breakfast in the morning. So here is the answer. And dinner, when do we have dinner? At night, or you can also call it supper. So these are the 5. Match the following which we have already written the answers. Verify your answers and I hope each one of you has written the correct answers. Before I showed the answers, you might have got your answers ready with you. So we did 2 things. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. Then we solved match the following. Rice and wheat, energy giving. Eggs are bodybuilding. Fruits are protective. Breakfast we have in the morning. Dinner we have at night. Then let's see the next question we have is very short answer questions. Very short answer questions. Now you will have to write over here. Write 2 examples for each of the following. So the third question, the new question we are solving for the worksheet today, that is write 2 examples. We have to write 2 examples for the each question that is asked in the exercise. Let's read. Let's start number 1. See that you write the question as well as the answers in your notebook. Number 1, energy giving food. Energy giving food. So we have learnt about energy giving foods like rice, wheat and sugar. They give us energy to work and play, and these food items are called energy giving food. Let's write the two names over here which I just said. So you will also write the same answer which I have written, rice and wheat. Energy giving foods are rice and wheat. Number 2, bodybuilding food. Which are the bodybuilding foods we have learnt about? Food items such as milk, eggs and chicken. They help us grow. They make our bones and muscles strong. So they are called bodybuilding foods. Let's write the two examples. So here the two examples are milk and chicken. Milk and chicken are the bodybuilding foods which help our bones and muscles grow. Number 3, protective food. What are protective foods? Fruits, vegetables, nuts. They protect us from falling ill, and these food items are called protective foods. Let's write two examples over here. So these are the two examples. fruits, fruits. vegetables, vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are the two protective food that protect us from falling ill. Number 4, types of meals. We have 3 meals in a day: breakfast, lunch and dinner. From that 3, let's write the names of any 2 meals, as they have asked only 2 examples. So here are the 2 examples: lunch, lunch; dinner, dinner. Types of meals: lunch and dinner. So now the third question we solved for today, that is, write 2 examples. Let's read again. Energy giving foods, rice and wheat; bodybuilding food, milk and chicken; protective food, fruits and vegetables; types of meals, lunch and dinner. So that were the 2 example questions, and I hope you have written questions as well as the answers in your book. I repeat, this exercise for today is just for the practice. Number 2, in very short answer question, number 2 is write one word for the following. That is, give one word, you have to read the sentence and write one word in the blanks which are given over here. 5 blanks are given, 5 questions are there. Let's read one by one, comprehend and then write the answer. Food items such as rice and wheat give us this. So what do we get from rice and wheat? They are called energy giving food. So the word energy is what we get from them. Rice and wheat, they give us energy to work and play. So what do they give us? Energy. So the answer is energy, energy. Food items such as rice and wheat give us energy to work and play. Number 2, a particular kind of food that we eat at the particular time of the day. So this is the definition of meal. There are 3 meals that we have in a day, but at the particular time, means in the morning or at noon or at night, that is a particular type of food that we eat at that particular time of the day is called meal. So the answer is MEAL, meal. A particular kind of food that we eat at a particular time of day, that is meal. Number 3, the meal that we have in afternoon. Which meal do we have in the afternoon? From that 3 you have to select any one, that is breakfast, lunch or dinner. Which meal do we have in the afternoon time? So it is very easy. You all know that in the afternoon time, around 1 o'clock, we have our lunch. What do we have in the afternoon time? We have our lunch. Most of the times you are in the school in afternoon when the regular school is going on. At that time you bring your lunch and have it in the recess time. Number 4, the meal that we have at night. At night before you sleep, 1 or 2 hours before you sleep, at around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you have that meal. At night you have that food. What is that food called? What you have at night? So at night we have our dinner. It is dinner time at night. Let's write the spelling. So the spelling is DINNER, dinner. DINNER, dinner. At night we have our dinner. Number 5, uncovered food might have this. When you do not cover the food, it becomes stale food. And what is there in the stale food? Germs enter the stale food. When you do not cover your food, germs will enter that food and it will make the food stale. So again, which thing is there in the uncovered food? So when you keep the food uncovered, it might have these. It might have germs in it. So you should not eat that uncovered food because there are germs and you might fall ill. So these are the 5 answers that we have written. Give one word. Let's read once again. Food items such as rice and wheat give us energy. A particular kind of food that we eat at a particular time of day, that is meal. The meal that we have in the afternoon is called lunch. The meal that we have at night is called dinner. Uncovered food will have germs in it, so we should not eat that uncovered food. Now, after solving this very short answer questions, let's write the answers for short answer questions, means the question answers. I repeat, these question answers are not to be written in the fair book. These question answers are just to be written in the rough book. Short answer questions. Number 1, why do we need food? Why do we need food? So let's write the answer. So here is the answer. You all have to speak along with me. Why do we need food? We need food to live and grow. It gives us energy to work and play. Please write the answer in the rough book, not in the fair book. Why do we need food? We need food to live and grow. It gives us energy to work and play. Next, question number 2. Why do we need protective foods? So what is the need of protective foods? Like fruits, vegetables and nuts. Why do we need to eat those foods? So here is the answer. Protective foods protect us from falling ill. That's why we need protective foods. Why do we need protective foods? Because protective foods protect us from falling ill. Number 3. Why do we need proper gaps between meals? Like we keep the gap between lunch and dinner, between breakfast and lunch. So why do we keep gap? Why do we keep a gap of few hours in between? Directly after breakfast we cannot have our lunch. There is a gap of a few hours. So why is that gap needed? So here is the answer. We need proper gaps in between the meals so that the food we eat gets digested properly. The digestion should be done in between. The time that you leave in between, for example in between breakfast and lunch, in between lunch and dinner, there is a gap of a few hours. So in that duration, the food will get digested in your stomach. So we need to keep gap in between. If you keep on eating and eating constantly, then your digestive system might not work properly and your stomach might pain. You might have noticed sometimes the pain in your stomach because you might have eaten something, or you might have overeaten something, and the gap which should be kept in between two meals was not maintained. So you should keep the proper gap in between the meals so that the food is digested properly. So here is an exercise, the last exercise for today. Let's recall. Even this exercise you just have to write in the rough book. Recall and complete the concept map given below. So there is a concept map, means whatever we have understood in this lesson about food groups, about meals in a day, about key to healthy eating, all these 3 points that are the concept of the lesson have been included over here. So let's comprehend and write the answers. Food groups. So first of all, we have learnt about 3 food groups. Over here it starts with E, then dash. It starts with B, then dash. It starts with P, then dash. So we already know the names of the 3 food groups. Which are they? Before I write, you should write the answer. So here are the names of the 3 food groups that we have learnt. Energy giving foods, bodybuilding foods, and protective foods. Energy giving, bodybuilding, and protective foods. Now we shall write the examples for energy giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective food over here in the box given below. Let's write. So here are the examples I have written. You too can write it in your notebook. Energy giving food, rice and wheat. Bodybuilding food, milk and eggs. Protective foods, fruits and vegetables. I have written 2 examples for each. So this is the concept map. What we have learnt in the lesson is the concept of the food groups: energy giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective foods. Rice and wheat fall under the category of energy giving. Milk and egg fall under the category of bodybuilding, and fruits and vegetables fall under the category of protective foods. So today once again I have brought some key to healthy eating points for you. I want to revise this today because I want you to remember these points. These points are very important for you. You have to follow all these points regularly. Which are they? You should follow these rules. Eat different kinds of foods in the right quantities. All the 3 food groups you have to include in your diet in the right amount. Eat well cooked food. The food which you eat should be cooked properly. Do not eat the food that has been kept uncovered. It might have germs that can make you sick. Wash your hands before and after eating. Very important point, I also tell you in the beginning of the video every day. Wash your mouth after eating. It is a good habit to wash your mouth after eating. Eat slowly and chew your food well. Do not eat your food hastily. Go slow while you are eating. Do not watch television. Keep your phones away while you are eating the food. Then eat and drink from clean plates and glasses. The plates and the glasses that you use for eating and drinking, you should see that they are neat and cleaned and washed properly. Eat fresh food. Eating stale food can make you sick. Stale food means the food items which you have not covered or which have been kept for many days. Do not eat stale food. Eat the meals at regular intervals and do not waste food. So as I told you, there should be a gap in between 2 meals so your food can be digested properly, and see that you do not waste food. So that's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and the worksheet that we have solved in today's video, you have to solve it one time and write the answers in the rough book. And one more important thing, please maintain cleanliness, as I told you, because cleanliness is next to godliness and it is very important for your health and hygiene. Also take care of yourselves. your family. Stay home, stay safe, and start preparing for the upcoming exams. Thank you for watching my video.